everybody, this is Bree from Young Saving Free, and I'm back with this week's Tuesday Talk. And as you can see, I'm in a different setting, sort of. I'm still at my house, but I'm sitting outside. So this week we are going to be talking about mental health in the Black community. And so it's a little bit of a taboo subject, honestly. We don't talk about mental health enough. And I think it's a conversation that we definitely need to have, especially now, like, as I'm just looking at a lot of people in the community, it's kind of like, if you would just go get some help, you would be alright. And I'm sorry I'm squinting, but it's real hot. I'm like baking in the sun right now. But I'm doing this because I love y'all, and I want to talk to you about this. It's kind of an interesting subject for me. Ignore my shorts. They have nothing to do with the shirt that I have on. And if you're wondering where I got this shirt from, I got it from Planned Parenthood when I went to Summit 21 last year. So one of the first things I think I should talk about when it comes to mental health for the Black community is the superhuman traits that we try to give ourselves. So for women, you have to be strong, you can't cry, you have to hold it down for your man no matter what. Like, it's almost like you can't feel anything. You can't cry about nothing. You're supposed to be strong, you're gonna be ride or die chick, like, and that's unrealistic. And even the same thing with men. Men aren't supposed to cry, men are supposed to be like extremely masculine all the time. And it doesn't allow people to be human. Like, it's not fair, it's not right. I shouldn't have to feel like this, you know. And I think even for me personally, I grew up in a household where you're not supposed to cry. And so it's like, now that I'm older, it's like I realize I've been harboring all these feelings for 26 years. And it's like, you can't do that. That's not realistic. First and foremost, Jesus came that we could have life and life more abundantly. So how can I have life more abundantly if I'm holding on to all this old stuff that's been going on? If I'm not dealing with, I'm being weighed down by everything else that's going on. How is it possible that I'm supposed to have a more abundant life? And so I don't like that we teach our children that we teach that we pass that on to generations, that we're supposed to be this way all the time. And I look at my own family and I can see where we just don't talk about stuff. That's another thing that we do. We all believe in this too shall pass, but the situation may pass, but those feelings are still there if you don't deal with it. Like, it's just, they're not gonna go anywhere. They're gonna be right there. It's like people who try to drink their problems away or smoke their problems away. Whenever you become sober again, that problem's still gonna be there. Like, I can think, even with my family, my family deals with a lot of sexual abuse, and nobody talks about it. Nobody would say a word. But we all struggling here and there with different things. Some of them are, more promiscuous than others. Some of them drink a lot. Some of them smoke. Some of them, they all have their own vices, but none of them are getting help. So it's like you're making the problem worse by depending on something else. And I'm really, honestly, I'm glad that there are things like Black Mental Health Matters, like those kind of hashtags, and Black social workers, and Black Therapists Matter. And because I think as Black people, sometimes we feel like if we go to therapy, we're crazy. If we go to talk to somebody about our problems, we're crazy. And you're not. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to figure it out on your own. Like, schizophrenics hear multiple voices in their heads. You replaying this situation over and over and over, and you like talking through it in your head, you borderline schizophrenic right there. Like, how do you expect yourself to heal if you don't have a doctor to heal you? And the other thing, church is not a therapist. Church can be therapeutic, but there's not a therapist. It's not a therapist. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Oh my God. But it's true. I go to therapy and I'm still in church shouting it down every Sunday. Like it's you can do both. It's not exclusive. You can't just go to therapy or just go to church. They're not they're not mutually exclusive. Like that's not how that works. You can go to therapy and go to church. And I wish people would stop being so God can heal me, and just refuse to go talk to anybody, refuse to take any kind of medication. I don't think people realize if God created a lane for you for your calling, don't you think He did the same thing with therapists, mental health specialists, and mental health professionals? Don't you think He did the same thing to them? Like, there's too many people out here. I don't receive that diagnosis. I'm not taking that medication. Baby, sometimes if you would just listen to the doctor, you would be alright. That's like people saying they're diabetic and I'm not taking my insulin because God is a healer. God is a healer, but He didn't say be stupid. Like, come on now. But so many people, and I'm really glad that Tasha Cobb Leonard did she talked about it on her Unsung, because I think a lot of people, I'm glad she could be like the face of it for this time, because a lot of people, they feel like because you're saved, or because you're you go to church, or you're a gospel artist, or you're an evangelist, whatever title that you have, a lot of people feel like you don't go through anything, and that's the farthest from the truth. Sometimes we go through more than anybody else do because of who we are, or because of the title that we have. And it's like you. So I want to say that the title doesn't make you superhuman. The title just shows what your function is. I function as an influencer. Tasha Cobb functions as a worship leader. Like, that is her function, but that is not who she is. Period. She's still human, and it's like you just don't know what people go through when they go home. You don't know what people went through before they got to where they were with you. Like, you have no idea. You don't know their story. You don't. There's stuff that I went through, my mama don't even know. There's stuff that I went through, my daddy don't even know, my grandmother. There's a lot of people that around me that don't know that I went through a lot of things that I went through. But for a long time, I held resentment towards all of them because I went through stuff and nobody paid attention to me. Nobody noticed that I was acting differently. Nobody noticed that I had shut down completely emotionally. I was vacant. Like, it was just, nobody was there. I was very upset with everybody for a long time for that. But it was like, you go to therapy. You go to God for your issues. You go to a therapist to talk it out. Now, the one thing that I do like, now for those of you who are going to go to therapy and do believe, there are believers, I would definitely recommend that you have a checklist. Just like you have a checklist for a spouse. Hold on, y'all. It's hot out here. Just like you have a checklist for a spouse or a partner or whatever you want to call it, you have a checklist for your therapist or anybody that you go to. Like, my therapist has to be a black female that was Christian. That's it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed because that's how I identify. I'm not a mother. I'm not a wife yet. But those are the things that I need somebody to help me with, because I'm like, there's some issues that I do have that at some point I am going to need a male perspective. But for right now, working on who Brianna is, I need somebody who is just like Brianna to help me. Because honestly, if you ain't been through nothing, I don't want to talk to you. If you don't understand what it's like to be a black woman in the South, I don't want to talk to you. There's nothing we can talk about at this point. But even still, when I first decided to go to therapy, I believe I said that in my therapy video, I got a lot of backlash from outside people, because black people don't go to therapy. That's what I got. Black people go to church. Yeah, I can go to church, and I trust that God will, He's able to deliver me out of my many afflictions, but I need someone to help me deal with the innermost part of who I am, because that is where my biggest issues lie. There's issues that I have been dealing with my entire life, stuff that happened in childhood, and there's a lot of people out here that do the same thing. You think, I'm just gonna be honest, you don't see people that come from 2-parent households that both parents are present, not just there, but they're actually present in their child's life. You don't see those same people jumping off of buildings and doing all kind of craziness. What you see, I just think I grew up in the South, I grew up in the hood, like gangs, all looking to belong, people who want to, people who carry guns and want to shoot up everything and be reckless in that sense. They need to feel powerful. People who sexually assault people who physically violate in any type of way, they need to feel they have a power spectrum that they need to that they're trying to reach. This of what they're trying to feel. And I remember there was a man, I can't remember what his name is right now. He has a church in Charleston. It's called like Impact. Oh my God. I'm like literally sweating up. I got a whole puddle on this seat. He has a church in Charleston. It's like the Impact Church. And he would tell you his mother sold him to his grandmother for crack. And even growing up, he was raised in the church and everything, but there's still that void there because his mother was not there. And every time he had a chance, he was knocking everything down. You can pray whatever you want to pray out of, but if you don't deal with that, what's the point? The Bible says faith without works is dead. So if you know that you've been praying and you know that you've been, seeking God to heal you from the issue or to deliver you from the issue. I am really sweating, y'all. It's hot out here. It's like 100 degrees outside, and I'm not even exaggerating. But if you know He can deliver you from that, you need to take the steps. Praying to God. That's like saying, God, I need you to bless me with a job. God, I need you to bless me with a job. He's not going to bless you with a job if you don't fill out the application somewhere. You want to be healed from your issues? Go to a therapist. But too many times, I'm crazy. Y'all, you crazy if you go to a therapist. No, baby. I'm getting my issues worked out. I'm getting the deliverance that I need. I'm getting my issues resolved. While you're still at home trying to fill whatever void that you have, or, working whatever issue that you have between your father and you, or your mama and you, that's between y'all. And I think a lot of people, unfortunately with the Black community, what we tend to do is want to be able to provide financially and be able to give, what's the word I'm looking for? Material things. We're looking to give all the things, but sometimes that's not what our children need. Sometimes what your children need is for you to be there. And I know for me that was an issue. That's a big issue that I've been having. There's some things that I've survived and overcame, but for a long time I was very angry because I didn't feel protected as a child. I was violated more than once, but because my parents, and one time it was because one of my parents refused to come pick me up from an event I was at, and I had to ride home with someone, and they violated me. And I was 13, and I remember being so angry at my mom because it was like, If he would have just came, it would have never happened. If he would have just been there, it would have never happened. I'm trying not to cry, I'm sorry. But it would have never happened. And I kept saying that, and I kept blaming her for that. And it's this the thing. Somebody has to stand up and say that this generational curse of bondage, which really is what mental illness can be, not necessarily a diagnosis, but like trauma is. It's bondage. You go through things and you keep replaying it in your head, replaying it in your head. And every time you see something, it reminds you of that. That's bondage. That is bondage. Like, you cannot live your life that way. You have got to go get help. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm here to tell y'all that. I will stand with y'all. You want to go to therapy? I'll be there when you want to go. Like, if you need a support system, I'm here for that, because I'm tired of seeing people going through the same thing that I went through and nobody's there. It's just not healthy. It's not, and you have to deal with those issues, because even if you don't deal with those issues, it's going to keep coming up. It's going to keep showing itself somewhere. And I'm going to tell you another way it showed up for me. One, I didn't feel protected. Two, I felt like I didn't matter. So even in my relationship, I would just spaz out. If I wasn't getting attention, I would spaz out, because I felt like I didn't matter to him anymore. Like I wasn't a priority anymore. Well, I knew I was. I knew that I was. But certain issues would show up in certain places. Like, some people have abandonment issues. They don't like people to leave them. You gotta deal with it. But I'm glad that we have other people that are making a stand, like Lee Daniels, Taraji P. Henson, Tasha Cobbs. There's so many people that are making the statement, and I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen. Y'all make sure y'all go get your help. And it's hot, so I'm gonna go back inside. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.